In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a copy of this object so you can create an exploded view from it. So I'm going to highlight bracket, pick bracket, left click, hit shift on your keyboard, and left click the cap screw. Now, right click, and then you'll be able to copy the object. From there, you're going to right click again, and you're just going to paste. When it pops up, you're going to come over here to point, and you're just going to pick an arbitrary point, and I'm just picking it on a grid line, and I'm going to pull it over to here. And then I'm just going to say OK. Now I've got two objects, and mine say bushing or bracket 1, cap screw 1, and then bracket 3. I did this previously and erased bracket 2. So this is just a naming convention. So don't worry about the 3s and the 1s, or if yours shows 2. Now, the next thing I can do is you can turn things on and off. So you can go ahead and turn off the objects on this side. Now, when you go to move an object, when I start to create the exploded view, when I come over here to modify and I click on move, if you pick the first component and I select this object here and I just start pulling it out, notice that the object on the left hand side doesn't move. Now, if I'm going to go ahead and turn these on just so you can get a visual. If I move an object and I use the component bodies and I select this object and I start to move, notice they both move. So if you're trying to create one as an assembled part and the other one as an exploded view, make sure you select the first one and move components and not moving all bodies and sketches related to this. So I'm going to just pull apart this one to create an exploded view. Now you can actually type in M on using your keyboard and it'll get the move command. So I'm going to click the move components and I'm going to pull this out and go OK. And I'm just arbitrarily picking these. M for move, first component. Ugh, I'm having a hard time selecting. Do that again. M for move, select, pick the washer. I'm just going to move it out. Okay. I can pick the turn screw, M for move, select the component, move this out of the way, pull it back. Okay, M for move, select the bracket. Oops, notice I selected the wrong thing. So M for move, make sure I pick the move components. Select the object, push it back. Okay. I might need to turn to the right side so I can select the next one. That's a little hard to see, so I'm just going to use my scroll and my mouse to turn this around. So M for move. And then just shift it back. Okay, M for move, and just slide this one back also. And then, okay, we might need to pull these two up, so I'm going to M for move, component, I'm going to select this object, hold shift and select this object, and just pull them both forward. And then okay. That's one way to do it. Actually, I don't like how that's sitting, so I'm going to move that back just a little bit. So I'm just making this basically aesthetic. There's no, for this example, I'm just showing you how to move objects around and how to create a nice view. All right. Now, in the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use these two objects to create an exploded view sheet.